Kit Kats Can Read. Hello, hi and hey, my name is Katie and welcome to another video, and today I'm actually filming on Christmas Day. I've had some Christmas dinner, some Christmas pudding, and I watched some good films and some TV shows. So I've now settled down into the evening. It's roughly about 9, half 9 in the evening, and I was like, my goodness, it's coming really fast to the new year. There's so many videos that I need to get done for that, and this is going to be one of them. So this is going to be my 17 books that I would like to read in 2017. Because 16 books to read in 2016 went so well, I think in honesty I read about 2 books from that list, but I like having these sort of challenges, and this one I'm actually really excited about. There's like a big variety of books in this, and I even selected a few of my own, so hopefully I can get around to reading these. But yeah, so basically I've got 3 TBR jars. One is for books that I own, the second is for my adult books, and the third is for my review books, like old or new. So what I did is I picked 4 from each of these jars, and then I selected 5 of my own that I would like to read. So all in all, I'm super excited. Let's just get started, shall we? So the first section of books are from the jar that went to the books that I own, and the first book is Switched by Amanda Hocking, and this is the first book that is in the Trawl series or trilogy, whatever it is. And I've had this book for ages, like literally ages. I've had it for a few years, so I need to get it read really, and I'm super excited to start this one. The next book is Just One Day by Gayle Forman. Again, I've had this for at least over a year, and I'm actually looking forward to giving this one a read. And then I've got a book that I was hunting around for ages. For some reason I thought I had it in a paperback, but it was actually a hardback, so it was amongst my hardbacks, and I was looking around for it forever, like looking in my boxes, looking in my covers, because my books are all over the house, and it was amongst my hardbacks. But I'm glad that I found it, and it's You Against Me by Jenny Downham. And I'm super excited to give this a read. Again, it's a contemporary, and I don't remember how long I've had this for, but I think I got it in a charity shop at the time, so I'm glad that I have it in my hands now. And yeah, so I'm super excited to give this one a read. And the final book out of that section is Panic by Lauren Oliver. I've had this book for a while as well, so it's good that this book is on my list, and I'm looking forward to reading it. The next section of books is going to go towards my review books. So the first of which I don't actually have as a review book, but I have like the third book as a review book. I think it's the third book. So I've got the first book to read, and that is The Farm by Emily Mackay, and this I believe is like a vampire sort of book. So yeah, I've had this a while as well. I think it was like one of the first books that I got on BookTube, around about that. So yeah, I need to get it right. This next book I also was hunting ages for, and for some reason I put it amongst my hardbacks rather than my actual like review book boxes downstairs. So it was silly me. It was like a very last resort. I was like, let's just check my hardback books cupboard, and lo and behold, it was there at the back, and I was just like, really, Kay, why did you do that? So this is The Door That Led to Where by Sally Gardner, and I'm super excited because I cannot remember what this book is about, to be honest. So yeah, I look forward to giving this a read. And then I have got A Court of Mist and Fury on my list, and this is by Sarah J Maas. This is the sequel to A Court of Thorns and Roses, which I read last year, and I really enjoyed it, and so I'm super excited to get around to reading the sequel. It's quite a beast of a book, but I've heard fantastic things about this sequel, so I'm super excited about this one. And the final review book that I've got on the list is Salt and Stone by Victoria Scott, which is the sequel to Fire and Flood, which I really enjoyed. It was so good, so I'm super excited to get around to reading this. I literally am so excited. Now I'm going to move on to the adult books that came out, the first of which is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, and I'm super excited about this one because I always hear fantastic things about it, and I do have the sequel as well, and it's about time that I get round to reading this. And then I picked out a classic, and that is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. So it would be really good for me to finally get around to reading this classic. Then I have a fairly recent adult book that I've got, and that is Alice by Christina Henry. And I believe this sort of like a darker tale of Alice in Wonderland, and so I'm very intrigued about this. And the final adult book is a book that I've had for bloody years, before BookTube, before I moved house down here. I've had it for so long. This is Size 12 is Not Fat by Meg Cabot. So this is like the first book that is in her adult series, and I believe the main character is called Heather Wells, so it's like a mystery. I know there's like murders and stuff, and yeah, it would be great for me to finally get around to reading it. Look how much the colour has changed in the book. That it's just always been on my shelf, and it's just never been read, and I kind of feel ashamed. It's kind of got that musty smell to it, but yeah, I need to give it a read. So the final 5 books are the ones that I picked out myself. I literally was just like, that want to do, that want to do, that want to do, that want to do. So there's no particular reason why I chose these, but I'm also intrigued to read them, of course. So the first book is If I Was Your Girl by Meredith Russo. So this is kind of a fairly recent purchase of mine because of the Zewella Book Club of this year, but I've heard really good things about this book, and just how touching it is, and how inspirational. There's a quote from Jennifer Niven, one of my favourite authors as well, and I'm super excited to give this one a read. Then I have a book from my last haul that you would have seen, and that is The Call by Piedad O'Guilin, and this one I'm super excited to give a read just because of like the whole premise of the story, and yeah, I'm really excited about this. Next of all is a book that I started this year in 2016, so I would like to actually begin it from the beginning because it was so long ago since I started it, and then actually complete and finish it. That is A Thousand Nights by E.K. Johnston, and I really was enjoying this when I was reading it, and it's so annoying that I had to put it down, so I would like to give this a read in 2017. The same goes for this next book, and it's so irritating because I know that I got like more than halfway through this book, but I know I'm going to have to start reading it again, which is such a shame, and that is More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. So I would like to get this read and completed in 2017. And the final book in this section that I have chosen is These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. This is the first book that is in this series, and I remember when I first started it, I was really enjoying it, and it's so annoying that I put it down like a year or so ago, so I would like to actually get into it again and really enjoy it again, and then just go on to reading like the second and the third books. The covers of this series are so beautiful as well, and I do have like the second book at least, so I would like to actually get around to reading it. I mean, Titanic in space, I completely understand and understood that concept when it was plotted to me, and I was just like, wow, okay. And when I was reading it, I was like, I can see why everybody thinks that. So yeah, I'm super excited to get around to reading this. So there you have it, guys. Those are all of the books that I am hoping and planning on getting around to in 2017. Whether that's just going to be my TBR for the whole of 2017, I don't know, because I already am lately a busy bee. So yeah, don't really know how everything is going to go as of yet, but hopefully I can get round to reading all of these books. I'm super excited to read them actually, and I'm looking forward to just reading them because they're kind of like random as well as books that I do want to read, so I kind of like that as well, like going out of my comfort zone. And it is so irritating, and it does get irritating when you've purchased these books years ago which you know you were like really wanting to read at the time, and it's so annoying that they get like pushed to the back of your TBR, and that's why these sort of lists are great to do. So yeah, I'm super excited to give these books to read. If you have read any of the books that are mentioned in this video, please comment down below, let me know what you thought about them. If there's any book that you suggest for me to read first, let me know down below as well, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But I hope you guys had an absolutely fantastic Christmas. I hope you guys have a great New Year's Day, and I will see all all of you guys in my next video. I'm hopefully planning on doing a top 16. Whether I'm going to do a 10 or a 16 yet, I'm not entirely sure because I only read like 75 books, so I don't know. I shall see. I'll have to compile a list of books. I feel like it's going to be a tough list to compile, but that video will be definitely coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But that is the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you have, and please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already for more videos. I do post quite frequently, and if there's any video requests that you would like to see me do, then feel free to always comment down below as well. But thank you guys so much. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy, and I'll see all of you wonderful awesome people in my next video. Bye!